welcome to the rainy day of Virginia. Or like the rainy week. All Halloween weekend it's been raining. Even though this weekend was a blast. Of course, Halloween parties, dressing up, and all that wonderful stuff. And then I'm gonna go to Dunkin' Donuts to support my inner white girl in me. So I'm gonna go get one of those coffee things. Those things are actually really good. So we're here for another video, and in today's video, I'm not gonna. Yeah, it's been raining all week, so I'm not gonna do that. No. So I posted today on one of the Facebook forums for the Mustangs, and I was just curious, kind of naming the top 5 things that you shouldn't do to your Newedge. Well, a lot of people had a lot of different things to say, and I was just going to pick the top 5 as the most repeated, but some of them really got me. A few were, just to name a couple, was don't LS swap your Newedge. You bought one, and that's already starting out wrong for owning one. No airbags, or airbag lift suspension. My thing is, like, if you own a Newedge, the few things that you shouldn't do is, what you should do is always turn traction control off, because you want to have fun in your Newedge, whether it's a V6, a GT, or a Mach 1, or swapped, or whatever. But the things that I think you shouldn't do are, this is just me. I hate chrome. I mean, chrome wheels, I'm not a really big fan of. But when it comes to like people doing like chrome fender flares, or chrome accents on the badging, and chrome headlights, chrome taillights, I hate that. I always think that it's just better to have I always think it's better to just have a blacked out housing or blacked out taillights or something like that. I myself, you've seen my car, I have no badges on the car. I had badges on the car, and they were chrome GT badges. I hated it. I don't even like decals on the car that say Mustang and everything. We already know what it is. And one of the other things I haven't put back on the car that some people have noticed in pictures I've taken, or even in videos, the black emblem horse. I had a chrome horse and I painted it black, but I just haven't really thought about putting it back on, so I'm kind of lazy with that. But yes, I have a chrome running pony that's black painted, and I will eventually put it on. So some of the other stuff that got me was wheel gap. Wheel gap, oh my god. Lower the car. If you ever get a Mustang from this era, the factory 4x4 stance is so ugly. It literally looks like Ford gave you the off-road package. Alright, here's your Ford Mustang, and here's your Ford Lightning, and here's your Ford F-150. They all have the same lift suspension package. It looks like it has a leveling kit on it. It literally looks like someone put a leveling kit from Napa or something on the car, and you're ready to go lifting with some crappy tires. And speaking of wheels with tires, I don't know why people do this, but in my opinion, the Mustang is the best looking. Do not go over 18-inch wheels. 19 is kind of pushing it, maybe, depending on the wheels, but 18-inch wheels, I think, is the max on this car of how it should look. That is the biggest wheel size that you should do. Now, width of a tire, I don't give a crap. 305s, 285, 305, that's great. I love that. But don't put it above an 18-inch. Don't put a 20 or a 22 on these cars. I just don't understand it. I know not everyone's into drag racing and stuff, but so you don't have to worry about all that. Just please keep the wheels simple. Do 18s, Provos, Bullets, FR 500s, the new SVE GT350 wheels. Those look awesome. Put those on. SVE drift wheels, or the SVE GT350 wheels, and then they have the drift wheels. And then they had the older classic ones that they came out with. You have all these options. I really do wish a Newedge Mustang had more options than wheels, though, because I feel like I like the wheels that LMR sells, but it's just everyone has them, and that's hypocritical for me to say now, because I have Rovos, and I've had Rovos for 2 years. When they first came out, I got the silver ones, so I'm a Brovos now, and everyone has Brovos. And I love the Rovos, so I can't really talk. See look how crappy it is outside right now. Another thing is, do not cut your coils, please. I know everyone says it's just cheaper than buying lowering springs, or it's cheaper than buying coilovers. Your ride is gonna be so crappy. But hey, if you don't mind a crappy ride, and you like feeling all the bumps and stuff, and you want to stance your car like that, and you don't have the money to, or you just don't want to, then go ahead. I'm not stopping you. I just don't think you should do it. I'm gonna pull in over here, and then I'm gonna go through like some of the lists and read the rest of, I guess, like the top 5 of what not to do to your Mustang. One other one I remember is, do not put a Terminator bumper on it. Now that I disagree. Terminator bumpers make the Newedge look badass. Now, if you can find a 99-01 front bumper like I have, and quite a few other people that I know have, then definitely stick with that bumper, because that bumper is really, really rare. They don't make them anymore. Maybe Ford one day will release the rights to where, you know, an aftermarket company will start making them in plastic instead of fiberglass, because I'm just not all about that fiberglass. I'm all about that OEM plastic. So I'm gonna start from the top, and I'm just gonna go through them. So like LS swapping was the first one, leaving it on stock suspension. This I'll have to give it to Gordon. This one got 10 likes. Halos, please do not put halos. I know Raxium by American Muscle makes like these projector headlights. They do not work well. If you want projector headlights, in my opinion, I know some people will disagree with me and say they look good. Some of them might look good. I'm not into the halo thing for this car. I don't think it fits this car, but retrofits, they're only like $400 to $500. If you're gonna spend the money and want it done right and want to be able to see, I've had a set before. I'm eventually gonna get a set when I'm done tinkering with this car and different new parts and stuff. It's literally probably the best mod you could get besides a performance mod. You see so much better. Yeah, don't do anything like with your factory exhaust. Get rid of your factory exhaust. Huge wings, unless you like the Cobra R or something, or if it's like a drift car, I guess. Don't take it to CarMax. Lambo doors, please don't do Lambo doors. They have that kit on American Muscle. Coyote Swap, don't do that. Don't make a YouTube channel out of the build. There's quite a few people that do that. I myself. But hey, don't Cobra badge it. Please don't put Cobra badges on your V6 or GT. It's not a Cobra. Now, if you buy like a Cobra bumper and you don't have the money to like get, you know, a shaved bumper or something, and you want to wait, I really don't care about that. Like, just, I don't think you should just slap on Cobra badges when it's not, you know, a Cobra. If you have a Cobra motor, I see you could get away with that. Cobra wheels are different, but this one guy said, don't get, in all caps, projector headlights bigger than 18-inch wheels and dropping it on the ground. So he probably means like lift suspension. Repeat bright Atlantic blue in almost every episode of Redo Blue, or I guess episode, so that's funny. Don't paint both the calipers and brake pads. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. One person put buy one person put buying a V6. Don't forget that they don't drive in the water. That's true. Spinner rims, why were those even popular in the past? Who knows? LS swap it was again. Diffusers, I'm not gonna say who that said that, but I don't know. Some cars I do think it looks cool, but I wouldn't spend the money on putting a diffuser on my car. Euro trash taillights, Cobra R body stuff. Hey, I do like my Cobra R hood. Splitters mounted underneath of flimsy Mach 1 chin spoilers. True. Plasti dip. I don't know. Some people just plasti dip crap just to plasti dip it, but some of it does look clean. Plastic splitters, Coyote Swap, plasti dip stock rims. Never avoid a crowd. Don't pass up a great opportunity. Hashtag no crowd left behind. That is the best comment I've seen. Brag about your V6. Straight pipes. Chrome fender trim. I think I've said that. Lambo doors was already said. And the last one I see is almost anything from AM. So don't buy anything from American Muscle. I've never really had a problem with American Muscle. When my clutch blew and we had the car taken apart and everything, I will give it to American Muscle, give them props for that. I called at past 3 o'clock because that's when we had taken everything apart and had seen what I needed for the car to order. And most companies don't really like ship out stuff past 3 o'clock because of UPS and FedEx and all that. But the guy that I talked to on American Muscle, I ordered a new McLeod Street Extreme clutch, flywheel, and kind of like flywheel, and some like the accessories I needed for the transmission, like the throw out bearing and all that. American Muscle had it at my door the next day. Usually I live in Virginia and they're in Pennsylvania. It's a 2-day usually, ship from them, shipped here. And I was expecting maybe 2 to 3 days because I ordered, I placed an order pretty late. The guy stayed on the phone with me for like 20 minutes, the AM customer rep or whatever, helped me get all the parts I needed, even though I knew what parts I needed. And he was like, look, I'm just gonna help you out, man. Free shipping. Of course it's free shipped, but I didn't have to pay extra to get it the next day. So I will give it to AM for that. Shout out to AM for that. That was great customer service. But LMR, CJ Pony Parts, Lethal Performance, all those places are great to order from. I currently am repping the Auto Mafia hoodie, so definitely hit up those guys. I've had stuff shipped fast like that. So it all depends on who you like, but those are just like not the top 5, but the top things not to do to your Mustang. Opinion from everyone on one of the forums on Facebook. So I just kind of wanted to do a little fun video for you guys, being this is Monday's upload. So happy Monday, and I will catch you guys in the next video. So make sure to share, subscribe if you want future content, and smash that like button, of course. Come on, guys. I will catch you guys in the next video. Have a good one.